day 5. And I just woke up. This is what my hair looks like after sleeping on a satin pillowcase. No pineappling, no bonnet, nothing. That back always loses the definition and straightens out. And the top gets puffy again. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad of a base to start from. So day 5 is probably the most intense day besides day 1 as far as styling. My hair looks a little different here because I did have to run out of the house real quick and do something, and I just pulled it back into a puff. But I'm showing you the 2 products I'm using. I'm just about out at this point of this leave-in conditioner, the Jamaican Black Castor Oil by Shea Moisture. So I have this to finish off with Creme of Nature Argan Oil Strength and Shine Leave-In Conditioner. They both have a good amount of protein in them, which is why I like them. The Creme of Nature Argan Oil is a spray. It's a fine mist. It's very watery. You do have to shake it to re-emulsify, but I did not. I can imagine what it would be like if you never shook it. It would just, I mean, the stuff did feel like water. So I have 4 hair bands and an alligator clip. And I'm basically doing what I did on day 1 with just a leave-in conditioner. But I'm not using a brush to do any defining. I'm just doing this with my fingers. Also, this is my way of like kind of doing a midweek detangling. But with nothing in it. Like you see my curls still have like movement. It's, I don't know, I just love that other stuff. If you want to see what I used on day 4, go check out that video. And it would be a video for, I think, days 3 and 4 because, well, if you check it out, you'll see why. But so I'm putting the very last, I just like scooped up all the rest of the leave-in conditioner. And I think I will get more of it. I have some other leave-in conditioners to use, so it won't be right away, but I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm going to go back to. So now I'm spraying my hair with the Creme of Nature Argan Oil leave-in, and I'm not too confident. My hair is so thick, and my curl pattern is on the tighter side where, well, for the bulk of my hair, not the top. It was fine on the top, but I did not feel like it was doing much. But I was committed to using it because you never know what a product is like until you do the full, however you use that product with it, until you do the full thing. I was thinking maybe as I section it off and respray the smaller sections, it will get better. My hair will be more saturated. I did notice that it had kind of like a slightly slippery feel. But it was more like if you were spraying diluted baby oil and water on your hair. And I did not check the ingredients, but it felt like it had silicones in it. I like silicones for my hair, but if you don't, check the ingredients because you may not be able to use this product. Yeah, I wasn't too thrilled about how it was making my hair feel. I felt like it was not giving me enough slip, even though it had slip. It wasn't giving me enough slip or saturation where I could be confident that I wouldn't get frizz by, you know, basically pulling my curls apart in sections and redefining. But I was not going to go into my stash and find something else. This was the product I had the most of at the time, so that's what we're going with. So I'm sectioning into 4 lateral sections, so it ends up being about 1 inch up and down, 1 inch thick. With the other leave-in conditioner, I didn't have to reapply in so many of the smaller sections. With this, I definitely did. I also did not like how, even though I really was like spraying the stuff on, but when I went to twist my hair, I had a lot of friction. And I was really concerned that I might be putting too much tension on the roots or causing some breakage, especially where I've got these heat damaged parts here that I'm trying to baby back to health with protein treatments and deep conditioning. I don't know, maybe it's better for, I know some people said they used it for putting cornrows in, which I don't know how to braid my own hair, but it might be better for that when your hair is already stretched. I just put the t-shirt behind me for more contrast so you could actually see what's going on, because that couch is too dark. I just did not think this was very good if your hair is really textured as far as being able to make it workable with. And I mean, I don't have a super tight texture, so I think if you have a tighter curl than me, you may not want to use this, especially if you have fine strands. You may run into some breakage just from working with your hair and it not giving enough moisture or slip. But you know, it did let me redefine the ends of my curls, even though the ends weren't, I mean the roots weren't as great as when I used the other leave-in conditioner. It did let me redefine, and it did help with detangling. It did help with remoisturizing. So I mean, I give it a C, I guess. It didn't hurt my hair. Maybe if you have different hair, you would like it better. Retwirling. This is the same technique without the defining with a brush, a defining brush that I do on day one. And I'm just feeling for where the hair clumps together. When it's stretched out, it almost feels like cords or bands. And I pull those pieces out from the bulk of the hair or the section, twirl them around, and feel around for the next one. So it's nice because I don't really have to use a mirror. Like I could sit and watch TV doing this. I was using the viewfinder here, but it's a good middle ground. You're still going to get definition, but you're not going to have to fight with your hair. I don't know if you can hear, there's an ambulance in the background, but there it goes, so maybe you didn't. So I just show you this section. I do that to the rest of my head. Alright, so I just wanted to show you the very last piece to do this to. And I mean, my hair looked cute, I guess. This is still with just that spray leave-in conditioner. It didn't look bad. I just knew I definitely had to follow it up with the rest of my products in order to keep it looking like this. But it does give a fluffy look. It's bouncy. My curls were lively looking, if that makes any sense. So that's a plus. So maybe we'll just give it like a B minus. Because I mean, it's not the worst. I've definitely used much worse products. And at the top of my head, the hair there really liked it more, especially in the front, than anywhere else. So if you have a looser curl pattern, if your hair is like 3B or looser, I would say try it. You'll probably like it. And it didn't weigh that hair down too much or make it feel too oily either. So yeah, it wasn't bad. It was usable. It was definitely better than another product I had used for a different purpose earlier that week. So let me see. So I redefined. That took me about 45 minutes, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so I'm laughing here because while I was getting ready to go to worship, I lost power, and I'm just working off the battery of my camera with its light. So I'm showing you I did everything else that I do, like with the finishing product, and it came out pretty cute, I think. Especially with the light, you can see the definition. So this is after I got back. Power was back on. I changed because we ended up going out to eat, to be in some light. It took them a few hours to get it back. And the shrinkage is not too bad. I do have some fuzzy pieces, but my hair actually felt really good. So I don't know. I have really mixed feelings about the leave-in conditioner. It may be better to use as a re-moistener and then follow it with a thicker leave-in cream if your hair is anything like mine, or it's like more dense or more curly. Because I think if I had done that after I had sprayed the hair, if I had also followed in with like a cream or a pudding or a balm or anything else, anything that wasn't a spray, anything more emollient, I would have had really great results. I have to say I did like how it came out.